Are you aware of the silent habits that may be destroying your image? To be a gentleman, you should be self-aware and aware of your environment. And in this video, I will break down 7 things a true gentleman never does. Because being a gentleman is a lot more than fancy suits or talking like you're in an old Hollywood movie. So let's start. Number 1. Missing a moment to brighten someone's day. One of the clearest signs of a gentleman is that you notice people. You don't move through life with blinders on. You don't assume everyone else is invisible. When you hold a door, when you compliment someone, when you acknowledge a tired cashier with a genuine smile, you're not just being polite, you're showing awareness. Failing to act in those moments isn't cruel, but it shows you aren't paying attention. And presence is one of the rarest qualities in men today. When you develop the habit of noticing, of stepping up when you can, you become the person people naturally gravitate towards. Your kindness doesn't need to be loud, but a simple gesture from you can shift someone's entire day. Number 2. Not covering your mouth when yawning. You may not realize it, but the way you yawn tells people more about you than you think. When you let it burst out wide open, it sends the message that you're not fully aware of yourself or the environment around you. And whether you mean to or not, that tiny slip makes you look less composed. When you feel the yawn coming, just lift your hand and turn slightly away. This way, you look intentional. You show that you understand your impact on others, even in something as small as a yawn. And here's the truth. If you can't manage the small impulses, people naturally wonder how you handle the bigger ones. Covering your mouth isn't just about proper manners. It's about showing that you have discipline even when no one expects you to. Number 3. Loud phone calls in public. You've probably seen it. Someone yelling into their phone in public like the entire room is part of their conversation. It never looks impressive, it looks chaotic. You should understand that it's better not to answer phone calls in some places, for example a busy train, a restaurant, or a shop. But for the times you have to answer, you should keep your voice calm and controlled, especially in public. People assume you're confident, steady, and aware of your impact on others. When your phone rings and you step aside, lower your voice and keep your movements subtle. You communicate self-control without saying a word. Speaking loudly often comes from insecurity or lack of manners. When you speak softly and clearly, people respect your calmness. Your volume is part of your presence, and the quieter, more composed you are, the stronger that presence becomes. Number 4. Opening things with teeth. When you reach for your teeth to open something, a bottle cap, plastic, anything, you might not realize what it communicates. It doesn't make you look tough. It makes you look impatient. It tells people you don't handle moments with intention. You're better than that. A gentleman uses tools, not his mouth. You're showing that you have control over your impulses, and people notice these things about you, even if they don't say it out loud. When you choose the composed action instead of the careless one, your presence becomes more dignified. And all you changed was a 2-second habit. Number 5. Eating without a napkin. Watch how people eat and you can read their discipline immediately. And whether you realize it or not, people are watching you too. When you eat without a napkin, wipe your mouth with your sleeve, lick your fingers, or leave sauce on your face, it gives the impression that you have poor manners and are not aware of how it might look to others. Messiness destroys the impression instantly. When you keep a napkin nearby, wipe your mouth lightly, and stay clean and composed, you show that you are aware of yourself and the impact it may have on other people's experience. Even in casual settings, you communicate that you respect yourself and the space you're in. It's about showing that you carry intention into the smallest behaviors, and once you do, people naturally view you as more mature and more put together. Number 6. not putting the weights back after use. This one is for the men who go to the gym. If you want a quick way for people to judge your discipline, watch what happens when you finish a workout. Do you rack your weights? Do you wipe the bench? Do you leave the area ready for the next person? A man who leaves weights scattered looks careless, but when you put things back, every time you're showing responsibility. You're showing that your discipline isn't limited to the moments that benefit you. Even though it takes only a few seconds, it saves you from being a man without manners. You should always respect shared spaces as a gentleman. You do it even when nobody is watching. That's how true discipline is revealed. Number 7. Wearing open-toe footwear. There are only a few places where open-toe footwear makes sense. Beaches, pools, maybe your backyard. Outside of that, it sends the wrong message about you. It tells people you didn't consider where you were going. Because let's be real, gents, our toes are not the best looking part of our body. Maybe yours are, but definitely not mine. Footwear is one of the few things people notice, and whether you intend it or not, it communicates your standards. When you show up in clean, closed shoes, you're signaling that you thought about your presentation. But when you wear flip-flops or slides in public settings, you look unprepared. It makes your whole presence appear less intentional. You should understand that a gentleman doesn't chase comfort at the cost of dignity. Number 8. Leaving the toilet seat up. You may think it's minor, but this habit reveals a lot about how you treat shared spaces. When you leave the toilet seat up, the message is simple. Someone else can deal with this. You might not mean it that way, but that's how it comes across. But when you close the seat, clean the area, and leave everything tidy, you show that you're aware of the people who live with you or come after you. You show that your standards don't disappear when the task is small. And that's what makes you different. A gentleman's habits are consistent. But remember, you shouldn't tighten up your behavior only when people are watching. Do the right thing even in private, even in moments that seem insignificant. I hope that after watching this video, you understand which small habits may be destroying your image as a gentleman. I also want to know if you think we forgot one habit. Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for listening, and we hope to see you in the next one.